One of the main reasons for the construction of theocratic facilities is to support the never to be repeated work of finding honest hearted ones who want to learn more about Jehovah. One such individual is Brother Steve Gerdes from the United States. As a young man, his life spun out of control, and his lifestyle left him feeling empty. But what did he do to find purpose in life? Let's find out.
I grew up in a small town and I had a good childhood. My parents instilled in me from a young age a love for God and a respect for the Bible. We were regular church attenders, and I went to a private school and I had Bible classes each and every day. Despite all of this, however, I felt like something was missing. When I was 15, my life changed in a moment's notice. I was playing high up in a tree, the branch broke, I fell to the ground, and I was paralyzed. At that moment, I went from an active kid who could run to one who was paralyzed from his neck down. I couldn't feel anything. By the time I was 18, I'd gained enough physical strength in my arms that I once again had my independence. At that point, I attended a university and lived on campus. My life changed dramatically once again. Here I was exposed to drugs, alcohol, immorality, and I fell into that lifestyle. Every night, though, I still read the Bible. I still had this strong faith in God. But when I prayed and went to sleep at night, I just knew I was going to end up in that hellfire that I had been taught from an early age. During this time, I met a girl named Julie, and we were married shortly after. She was in the same hippie lifestyle that I was in, and we knew if we were going to stay married, we had to move away from our bad influence. We were looking for God, and we wanted Him in our life. One day, I was in the park by myself. It was a beautiful setting. There was a lake in front of me, mountain in the background. And at that point, I said a prayer to God. I told Him that we wanted to serve Him, but we just didn't know how. About 10 minutes later, a guy walked up and he started talking to me about a paradise earth. Everything he said made sense. I had read it before. The thing that really stood out to me was his explanation on hellfire. It was so clear, it was so logical. It just made sense to me. He invited us to the Kingdom Hall the next day, and we went. My wife and I will never forget that first meeting 37 years ago. I had my long hair, holes in my jeans. I don't think I even wore shoes that first time. As we're sitting there, I'm thinking that the older brother who's conducting on stage, he's going to find us so disgusting. But to our surprise, right after the meeting, he came up, he greeted us and invited us to spend time with his family. We don't remember anything that was said at that meeting, but we'll never forget the greeting. We immediately started attending all the meetings at the Kingdom Hall and also began a Bible study with the brother we met in the park. The changes in our lifestyle did not come overnight, but the brothers were so loving and patient with us. We now had a purpose in life. The emptiness that I had felt for so long was no longer there. We no longer had to live in that self-centered lifestyle. Now we had Jehovah, we had the brothers, we had the ministry. We made our dedication to Jehovah and were baptized. Julie and I have had a fruitful ministry over the years. It's always been one of our goals that we and our two younger children would be able to one day regular pioneer together. We discussed, could we make a move to Mexico and serve where there was a greater need? We knew there would be challenges with accessibility and learning a new culture. So we made the decision to try it as a family for 1 year, and now 4 years later, we are all still serving in the full-time ministry here in Mexico. I also live with pain every day, and some thought that I would not have the physical strength to make such a move. But I always remember that when I'm in the ministry, I don't feel the pain. In fact, my children have said that I hope Dad never has to stop pioneering, because that's when he's the happiest. Pioneering really seems to be getting easier for me, not harder. I know this isn't because of my strength, but it's Jehovah's Holy Spirit. I still love the parks as I did when I was young, but now I have the opportunity to share the wonderful Bible hope with others. I'm so thankful to Jehovah that he heard that prayer in the park many years ago. My life is now filled with peace, happiness, and contentment. And now I look forward to the time soon when we're in the paradise. I can get rid of this wheelchair and I can run once again.
Brother Gertis has been serving as an elder for the past 25 years and as a regular pioneer for the last 13 years.